This is Dan Meyer with RCR Wireless News at the Telecom Council's Innovation Showcase here in California, and today I'm speaking with...
So Stephane Giraudie, CEO of Voxeet.
Great. All right, Stephan. Well, maybe talk a little bit about, I guess, what your company does and what you're bringing to the market.
Sure. So today you can get on a video conference call, right? And you can see the people you're talking to in high definition. You can even share your screen. You can collaborate, with your team across the world, right? So for the most part, it's going to be lightning fast. It's going to look great, except that it's not going to sound great. So in fact, we have seen virtually no innovation in terms of conference call quality in the last 20 years. So that's the question, right? How can we make those conference calls sound as great as they look? Okay. So we bring this true voice experience that gives you the state-of-the-art 3D immersive sound, like the best video games, or like the telepresence experience that you get, from those 100,000 equipped room, right? So on your mobile.
So like a stereo sound, basically, through mobile.
Stereo, it's actually full immersive sound. So it's like being in a room that is about 10 meters deep, and you can actually, if I put you to my right, the sounds will then come from the right. Not only will we be able to see you, but the sound will be attached to your avatar. So the main benefit of that is that every participant in a Voxeet conference call get their own audio streams. So we're not mixing anything into a monophonic track like everybody else does. We keep the streams separate. And on the endpoint, we apply a 3D mixing algorithm to give you the context. So now you can understand all the nuances, because not only it's HD, right? So you understand people with accents like me, right? But you also you always know who's talking, because when you talk on top of each other, your brain has the information to understand at all times who's saying what. And that makes a big difference.
Got it. And this is its own platform, so you guys are offering a platform it's branded as Voxeet, as the platform itself.
That's right. We have we have an app, right, that is available on the App Store, Google Play, and we're also launching a web version in 15 days. But we're also launching a set of mobile SDKs and an API. So we've built a full platform in the back end, from WebRTC to the True Voice technology to the collaboration with file sharing and file presentation, recording. All of that is available through the SDKs, and we're looking for strategic partners. And we're on a global platform as well. So we're on 6 continents. So we have a lot of users in Asia, for example. So the global scaling was very important to us.
Can you give an example, I guess, of how customers are using this platform, or how they're actually benefiting more from, say, well, like you said, there's so many of these out there already, it seems like, some basic video conferencing platforms. Your advantage is out there. How are customers able to kind of benefit and showing that they can benefit from what you guys are offering?
Yeah, so yes, there's definitely, it's 200 billion minutes out there of audio conference calls, so it's a massive market, and there's a lot of competition out there for sure, but the frustration is there, right? You talk with people.
We've all done these conferences.
Bad conference calls, right? It goes bad, and you don't understand what people are saying. So that's what we do very well, right? And we try to really nail that experience before moving into collaboration, which we're doing now. So we have internal teams, sweet spot, right? They need to talk to each other from remote offices, right? Use usually a Google at Works number. 68% of the employees are going to collaborate with remote workers on a daily basis, and they use 3 devices usually, right? So web and desktop is important, but you also need to be able to get that on your mobile device. People are on the go today, right? We have consultants, we have board members, we have gamers even at night, because they used to play with Skype, but now they found Voxeet with this immersive sound capability to match the best video game experience. So those are the kind of personas that we are following.
Is it a challenge to get this to work in a mobile environment? Because like you said, you are able to use this on an app on a phone, but always there's bandwidth constraints and things like that. How are you able to, I guess, tackle that big challenge of making sure that even on a mobile device you get that immersive kind of experience?
Sure. Well, that's where we spend most of our time. Actually, we spent the last 4 years working on this True Voice technology and bringing that to the mobile experience, right? So we have, perfected that in a sense. So it's very lightweight right now. You get this, again, same experience that we get on very high-end devices on your mobile device. And, it doesn't consume more battery than Skype. So we are 5% actually lower in terms of battery consumption than Skype right now. So yes, we're mobile first, right? So everything was designed for the mobile experience. People are on the go today. 80% of our users are actually mobile users. So mobile is really critical for us.
Makes sense. Now, I guess meeting with the companies here, like what is your main, what are you hearing from customers here or from potential partners here when you talk to them about what you're offering? What are you hearing back from them? A lot of excitement from your product, some questions for you. What's the general reaction you're getting from your product?
Yes, I mean, people understand the pain, right?
Yeah.
They understand those frustrations when it comes to group conference calls and sound quality. So I think having all those, partners and carriers in the room on one day, I think it's great for us because we can really see, who is really interested with that type of problems, right?
Yeah.
And now with our new API and new SDKs on the market, again, we're looking for strategic partners. So it's a great way to meet with a lot of companies in one place, in one day. So it's a great match.
Yeah, so it sounds like Telecom Council is able to help you guys kind of bring everybody together in one spot for quick meetings like this. It seems like it's at least a bit of a boost for you guys then.
Sure, I mean this is great. Of course, you need to follow up and make sure you get your next steps, right? But having again these initial meetings here to gauge interest, I think this is very interesting. I mean, we're going also in a virtual VR, mobile VR. I think this is same problem, right? People have been focusing on the visual experience, but the audio is as important, right? If you want to be immersed in your environment, the audio has to be on par, right?
Yeah.
So we're getting into that as well, and hopefully announcing partnerships pretty quickly.
All right, well, let's check out a demo of the product right now.
All right, so when you get into Voxeet, you can see your conversation that you can save as channels as well. It can be cross-company channels. You have full messaging capability with push-to-talk. We plug into your Dropbox, Drive, wherever your files are. But when you get on a conference call with Voxeet, which really does offer this true voice technology, it's going to look like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Here it comes.
Okay.
So not only you can see who's talking at all times, but when you move them, it's like moving them in a normal room, right? We have the room is about 10 meters deep, right? And you can adjust the position. So Julie will actually be on my left at the back of the room, right? The main benefit is that there's no more overtalk issues. You can have a normal conversation, you don't have to raise your voice, and at all times you understand who's talking.
Very good.
Okay, so yes, you're getting into your conversation. So that conversation was saved as a channel, and you can see all the collaboration functionalities here, right? So you can leave push-to-talk messages. It's fully integrated with your conferencing system, and you can call the group. You can leave images. We plug into Dropbox, and then let me launch a call right now. Right, so we're going to experience Voxeet.
You need to tell me where your cursor is going.
Hey guys,
I'm following everything.
okay, it looks like everyone's here. Thanks for joining. So this is just a quick demo of Voxeet, which is our new conference call service. And the first thing that I want to note is what you all just experienced, which is that we just joined this call without dialing
Julie
in.
on my right, and the sounds will actually come from the. So it's like the best telepresence experience, but on your web or on your mobile device.
When they joined.
That's great.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Very good. Cool. That's a pretty cool demonstration. I mean, it definitely shows how it moves around. That's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Very good. All right. All right, this is Dan Meyer with RCR at the Telecom Council Innovation Showcase. Thanks for watching.